Whiskey lovers. Okay, so this is the second week of September. Don't really have anything to report in terms of recovery wise. At least nothing I'm willing to share yet. Anyway, so I know I've been promising that Scotch cream with the salmon, and I will get to it. I haven't made it yet. I was going to make it last weekend, and then stuff happened. But do not despair, because this week was delivery week, and so I'm going to do this month's whiskey, and then I'm going to film that over the weekend, the Scotch cream, and then next week I'm going to do another video in relation to this one, this week's whiskey. So what we've got is Westward American single malt whiskey. Now, I'm going to admit at this particular time, I was reluctant to get an American whiskey. Nothing against the fine folks at Westward. They make a great whiskey. I think I've had at least two. I actually only just finished my, I think it was Caribbean rum cask just the other week, and that was really quite nice. And it's mostly just for the political reasons, because I don't agree with the tariff policies. But you know what? I'm not going to let politics dominate my love of whiskey. Okay, now what's make this one so special was that they have paired themselves, or not only is this a club whiskey, they've paired themselves with a Australian beer company, and they've crafted a beer in relation to the whiskey in terms of a Boilermaker. Again, for those who are unfamiliar, a Boilermaker is essentially when you add whiskey to beer. There are several forms in which it can come in. If I recall, there's was that the Jagger Bomb? I can't remember. I know it can be a beer with a whiskey shooter, a whiskey with a beer chaser, or you can combine the two. I might try all three at some point. I don't know, but it should be good. So this came out in the Stomping Ground. Is that the company itself? Anyway, it's all been prepared. It was Melbourne, if I recall, because I've left my tasting notes in the other room. If I recall, Melbourne independent craft beer maker went over to Westward, and together they crafted this thing. Apparently it's won a couple of awards, so it should be good. Yeah. So anyway, this is supposed to be a Lamington porter cask. So I'm expecting some probably cream notes, some vanilla, since Lamingtons are a vanilla sponge, and definitely a chocolate taste. Probably some coconut. So for anyone, not that I think I'm that big, but if there is any non-Australian who actually watch this, a Lamington is a Australian delicacy. It's basically just a little sponge finger cake dipped in chocolate and rolled in coconut. There is a variation of the two, which is the cream-filled Lamington, which is the Lamington usually with a layer of two Lamington fingers layered with cream and usually jam dipped in chocolate and rolled in coconut. So I'm expecting those sort of flavors. And I believe the jam is usually either strawberry or raspberry. So I don't know, maybe there's a hint of that. So today I'm just going to taste the whiskey. And then, if I can open it, and then we're going to try in a couple of weeks the actual Boilermaker. So we'll try it with the beer. Okay, very good. So as you can see, expressions of elements, stopping ground. Yep. Okay, so let's open this. Ooh, lovely pop. Okay. Ooh, I can already smell it from here. Vanilla cream. Yeah, slight hint of a tropical coconutty sort of smell. Not so much the chocolate smell I was expecting, but definitely cream and vanilla. So I can taste the chocolate. So it's definitely got a chocolatey taste. There's a hint of the vanilla again. It's very lovely though. Absolutely lovely. Yeah, so I'm getting coconut flavors. It's reminding me a little bit of the Caribbean Westward we had. Westward? Yes, Westward. Which obviously also had the tropical sort of coconut flavor to it. So there's a hint of that. It's definitely got a chocolatey taste to it. It is a creamy whiskey, and it's got good taste of vanilla. So it's a nice, interesting combination. And maybe it's just my mind, but maybe a hint of raspberry, but it'd only be a little small hint. So I think it's just my mind playing up because I'm just trying to think of the flavors of the Lamington. But that's pretty damn close. Okay, so I promise I'm going to get that Scotch cream done. I'm not sure how, because my kitchen's a little bit of a mess. How, if I'm going to film, I might just make it and leave a list of ingredients in the thing, and I'll just, because that'll take for ages, that video. Yeah, and then I'll just film me eating the salmon and the Scotch whiskey. Yeah, Scotch cream whiskey. So that should be all right. Okay. Santé.